Hey, what's up, everybody? Steve Schwartz here from LSAT Unplugged, coming to you today to share a 6-week LSAT study plan. Before I get into the specifics, please do me a favor, like this video, leave a comment on the video below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It really helps with that YouTube algorithm. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, 6-week study plan, how do you budget your time between now and test day? Much will depend on whether you feel you have a strong foundation in the exam or not. If you do, if you feel fairly proficient in the different sections, the different question types, I'm going to recommend that you spend the bulk of your time taking full-length timed practice tests and reviewing them in depth. If you're working full-time or you're in school full-time or some combination of the two, you may want to simply take one timed exam per week, review it in depth, and drill some weak areas on the side. If you're working a 9-to-5 job or you have classes Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday, I'm going to recommend that you do your full-length timed exam over the weekend. Maybe you do it on a Friday or a Saturday, and then you review it on Saturday and Sunday. If you are working part-time or in school part-time, or your schedule's fairly open and you have at least 20 hours to study per week, then I'm going to recommend that you take 2 timed exams per week and review them in depth. Again, these timed exams should be under strict timed conditions, the same ones that you will experience on test day. So if you're taking 6 timed exams, 1 per week for 6 weeks, you might want to start with exams in the late 80s and then work up chronologically to the most recent exams leading up to LSAT test day so you can get the best indication of where you stand. If you're taking 2 timed exams per week, that's roughly 12 exams you're going to be completing under timed conditions. And so you might want to start off with the exams in the late 70s, early 80s, again, these numbered prep tests, and then working upwards towards the most recent exams before test day. And then again, drilling some weak areas on the side. So if you have difficulty with logical reasoning flaw questions, you do flaw questions by type for a bit. Or if grouping logic games give you trouble, you do grouping logic games by type for a bit on the side. Now, if you don't feel you have a strong foundation, what does that mean? Well, I'd suggest that you consider, will 6 weeks be enough time for you to reach your full LSAT potential on test day, or might you consider pushing the exam back a little bit, postponing it? Of course, nobody ever wants to do that. But the thing is, the LSAT is the #1 most important factor in the law school admission process. So you really do want to give it your fullest effort and take the exam when you feel most likely to achieve your highest potential. Now, you may want to go ahead and take the exam anyway. Totally fine. I'll share my recommendation, of course. It is that you take fewer full-length exams and devote more time in the short term to shoring up that foundation. Maybe you spend the next 1 to 2 weeks just solidifying that foundation, making it as strong as possible. Then you spend the next 4 weeks or so taking those timed exams and reviewing them in depth. Of course, I have a lot more I could say about study plans, and I have in my LSAT study plan course, which I will link below this video in case you'd like to find out more. I've created super specific, detailed day-by-day study plans for any LSAT prep regimen, whether you're taking the LSAT 1 month from now, 2 months, 3 months from now, all the way up to 6 months from now and beyond. And I share my advice on customizing your study plan to your particular situation. And in my full LSAT courses, I even include coaching on helping you personalize your study plan based on your particular areas of strength or weakness. Again, I will link that below this video in case you want to find out more. Of course, you can always feel free to reach out to me personally at help@lsatunplugged.com. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. Please, again, like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It really helps. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.